Welcome back, everybody. This is Cliff again, picking up with our little campaign in Normandy. Wanted to get it rolling here. Last time we got our squad rolled up. Interesting looking bunch of guys. Let's see what they can get up to. I've switched us up to the Normandy chapter. We landed on the 15th. We're in the reserves. We need to now roll for some activity in the reserves and see when we get shifted up to the front. I also added in the birthdays so we can celebrate birthdays as we go. So we need our events. I'm going to take the alternate events. I'm going to take training reserve. I reformatted these a little bit so that they're not multi-column. Easier to read, in my opinion. So let me just kind of stretch this out a bit. Same text. The reserves table is the reserves table. The Normandy table is the Normandy table. There's a different table for events for when we break out and we're doing pursuit, and there's a different one for the bulge when there's the big surge. But the frontline and frontline intensive tables are the same no matter what part of the campaign you're in, and that always seemed a little bit weird to me. This is my 5th campaign, and after a while the tables get familiar. So one thing that I'm experimenting with is to create different frontline events that are sort of thematic for Germany, Siegfried Line, Hürtgen Forest, and have a little bit different flavor. Same process, but I thought maybe we'd play with those as we go along our way here. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, we're in the reserves, and we just came out of England in basic training, so we get to subtract 20 from our first die roll. So off we go. Let's see how this rolls. 21 minus 20 is 1. Days plus D6. Settle in nicely, and we get bonded some more. We're just happy campers, gain a morale level. So roll a d6, 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Settle in. And these are all in reserves. And this will be reserves. And I get another morale level. So that's on sheet 1. Choose morale. Good goes to high. I think I'll add that in my note too. Settle in. Plus 1 morale level. So that's 2 morale levels that we've gotten. Alrighty. Next roll. No additions. 92. That's not good. D3 moved to frontline intensive. We get shifted right into the fire. Great. D3, 3 days. 1, 2, 'Front line intensive'. That was, no, reserve. This will be intensive. All right, Well, that's exciting. That means with my alternate events, I don't use my reserves anymore. I now go to front line. Add D10. If arriving from basic or reserves, add 10. If frontline intensive, add another 10. So we get to add 20 on our first roll and 10 from then on. 94. Oh boy, plus 20. I think we're down here on a mission. D6. Days, 4 days. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all going to be intensive. There we go. And these 3 are going to be nothing. And this is going to be a mission. And our mission we have to roll for. All right. Missions. Normandy. Mission number 85. Off the bottom. Down some more. 85. We're attacking the town. Campaign scenario 1. I'm going to roll for our weather. It's bocage. It is not night. We've got artillery. We do not have recon. We've got a hand size of 4. They're average quality. They're not elite. They do have machine guns and snipers. Oh, this town is going to be hot. They're medium size, and they've got B. So B is fortified buildings. They're alert and prepared. Boy, isn't that fun. It's not night. They've got machine guns. Let's see what the weather is going to be. I'm going to put 85 here so that I know what I've got, because I'm going to have to set this up. Mission 85. Our weather. We're in Normandy in June, where it tends to rain a lot. 1. It's clear and firm. Clear, firm, and daylight. But we've got machine guns, we've got snipers, and a town, and we're attacking. We've got some artillery. We don't have recce, so we're going to have to drop the artillery and hope for the best, not knowing where they are. I'm going to have to set this one up. We're in June 28th. We've only gained a couple of morale levels. We're going to come in with pretty good morale. We've got a couple of must rerolls. We're going to pick up a few rerolls. We might as well advance everybody here on our chart. We're up to the 28th. So I can just drag this out to the 28th. That's where we are. I'm going to come from the bottom, get that out of the way. I can do it. Get all these Charlies dragged out. Well, it's going to be our baptism by fire here. I'm going to have to set that up. So there we are. We're up to the 28th. Been on the ground for a little bit. Our first mission with our squad, Dogs of War. I'm going to get... save this. I'm going to get this mission set up, and we'll get through the rest of June here. I will see you guys soon with that setup, and we'll get that started, maybe later today. Talk to you then.